Hey, it's the ZZZ live stream. I didn't watch it live, so I'm watching it now.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Why is this camp so confusing? Huh? Is that the sound of a harmonica I hear? Could this be the place?
Mr. Z, over here.
Is his name actually Mr. Z? I didn't know
Hello,
it.
proxies. Welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program. As you know, I'm one of the hottest and best, one of the best intel brokers in New Eridu, Mr. Z. And joining us today are these two,
Relax, Mr. Z. Your heart's racing.
Huh? How could you tell? So sorry, Miss Trigger. It's just, this is my first time being in the same room with a soldier of the Defense Force. So I'm feeling a little nervous.
That's okay. I can take it from here. Hello, proxies. I'm Trigger from the new Eridu Defense Force. Position, Sniper with Oval Squad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anby from the Cunning Hares. Position, official member.
There's no strict format for the introductions or anything, but anyway, welcome. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble.
Andy
I'm not
lore,
sure how I
Andy
survived.
lore.
But now, I'll bring this to an end with my own hands. Dying in place of Soldier 11 was my duty.
What?
It's been a long time. I'm Anby, captain of Silver Squad.
Your friend's beyond saving, Sniper. Silver Company's revival is imminent. No one can stop it.
This isn't right. If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to go through so much trouble.
We are sisters, in a way. Please, help me. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me again.
Honestly, it's awesome that Andy got a 5-star so soon.
But we don't have to become the mistake they made us to be. Silver Company's legacy ends with me.
The Exaltists are plotting an attack. If they succeed, all of us will...
Let's go!
The Departed didn't leave us wounded, or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody.
Jesus Christ.
Let the wind be the opening notes. I've got your back. Leave it to me. As a sniper, you have failed in your duty. Fear, suffering, despair.
Enjoy.
Oh shit! Is that you? What are you doing here?
Eridu tech. Stay alert. Sacrifice might wake up soon.
The world was never fair to begin with.
You honestly believe you stand a chance against all of Tops?
If the world's destined to be destroyed, if the ending could be rewritten, what would you be willing to give up?
Among the Forgotten Ruins.
Welcome back. Now, Miss Trigger, as a powerful military force, what specific roles does the NEDF play in the city's development?
The Defense Force has three main responsibilities: deterring external threats, containing hollows, and expanding into new territory.
That's a nice way to put it, but in reality, they mostly just resort to violence.
That's a little blunt, Miss Anby.
It's all right. She's not wrong. To ensure the safety of the city, there are times when force is the only option. For example, when a hollow grows too unstable for hand to manage, the Defense Force will mobilize a strike team to swiftly suppress it. Armed with heavy weaponry and superior firepower, they'll exterminate any living creature inside the hollow until they successfully suppress the hollow
we'll
and
find out
neutralize
the
its
next driven
threat.
on you when
Sounds
Andy's out, because
kind
they
of brutal.
do their
It's hard to imagine you being
party
involved, Miss
in the
Trigger.
beginning of a
You
patch
seem
rather
so
than the
gentle,
end.
especially when you played the harmonica just now.
That tune was very pleasant to the ears. It makes me think of some beautiful memories.
Thanks for the compliment. I've heard a similar comment from a squad mate before.
Does this tune hold a special meaning for you, Miss Trigger?
My former squad leader taught me this melody. It's called Homecoming. It's a piece I know by heart.
Your former squad?
Yes. Before the old capital fell,
I do
was
find it really
once
cool how a
member
lot of people were
Crystal Bell
alive
Division's
before the old
Liar
capital
Squad.
fell.
Oh, So,
I feel like it
was
could have been
due
the
to a
thing that
mission
happened
with your
way in the
previous squad
past.
that your eyes,
But it's like so many of the characters
It's okay,
weren't
Miss
there
Susie.
for it.
I don't mind
And
talking
I think
about
that's
it.
like awesome.
Indeed. My eyes were corrupted by an ethereal's ether beam during a mission.
Oh.
As a result, I lost most of my eyesight. But new abilities were also awakened because of it. In addition, losing my sight heightened my other senses. I can pick
She's
up the faintest
Daredevil?
sounds, smells, and
I
vibrations.
was not ready for
No wonder
Trigger
she
to
could
be
tell how nervous I
Daredevil.
was.
I heard that too.
I thought it was still kind of like
Well,
Violet to
word
increase
also
her
has it
sight.
that when the Phaethon siblings just started out as proxies, they accepted a mysterious commission, which got them into some serious trouble alongside a blindfolded girl. Was that you, Miss Trigger?
That is indeed the case. My history with the proxy Phaethon goes back further than you might
We
think.
know Trigger.
For more
huh.
details, be sure to check out the agent story, Out of Sight.
Regardless of her past,
God, they always
the Trigger in front
look
of us
with the
today
art.
is part of a new squad now. She remains a reliable and decisive sniper on the battlefield.
And the
That's
fits are
true.
always so hard.
Miss Trigger, anything you can give us on Noble Squad?
Of course. Currently, Obel Squad operates under the military's Obsidian Division. Most of us came together after surviving the fall of the old capital. We share a common goal: to find the true culprit responsible for that catastrophe.
I see. Can you tell us a little more about your squad mates too?
I'm sorry, but I can't disclose any more information on my squad mates for the moment. You'll just have to wait and see.
I'm really curious how
However,
Hugo
I believe
and I
everyone
think
is
the other girl's
already
name is
familiar with
Vivian.
one of our members. She did not experience the fall of the old
I
capital.
wonder how they're going to be
nor
involved in
is
this
she intending
story.
to uncover the truth behind it. And that is the last member to join our squad, Soldier 11.
Was Soldier 11 the
Speaking
youngest?
of Ms. Soldier 11, I have a question I've been dying to ask, and I'm sure every proxy out there has also been wondering about the answer. I gotta ask now. Miss Ambi, why do you and Miss Soldier 11
Miss
look
Ambi.
so similar?
Why are you so
That's
similar?
because we're sisters.
What? Wait, you mean you are blood-related sisters, like same parents and all? Then are you too close?
Well, we're not sisters in the typical sense. It's a long story. Before I joined the Cunning Hares, Soldier 11 and I were part of the Obsidian Division Silver Squad, and I was her squad leader.
Oh, wow. So you were a soldier once and a commanding officer, no less.
There. Now you know my secret. And do you know what happens in movies when someone knows too much?
Wait, what are you gonna do to me?
He's gonna kill a Bangbu live on
Please don't
TV.
joke around like that, Miss Ambi.
Mr. Z, your heart is racing again.
Back on track. Is this silver outfit you're wearing today connected to Silver Squad, Miss Ambi?
Yes. This is my old Silver Squad uniform. Soldier 11's caught up in some trouble and has gone missing. Trigger and I are both worried about her, so we've joined forces on this mission. What started as a search and rescue ends up revealing a deep conspiracy, one that ties into my past, the secrets of Silver Company, and the history between Soldier 11 and me.
Dude, I know
Although
Soldier
Andy
11
is
fans
pretty
are
quiet most of the
popping
time, I
off
can
right
tell that
now.
she really
Finally,
cares
she's
about
in the
Soldier
main
11.
story.
To put an end to the hidden crisis once and for all, Ambi had to embrace her past and put on this uniform again.
Yep. Just like how action movie heroes always get a brand new outfit after their big awakening. Billy loves that trope.
That's certainly an interesting analogy. Whatever the case, it seems that Soldier 11's disappearance is just the beginning of many untold stories.
Ooh.
So, if proxies want to find out more, then make sure to play the agent story, Echoes of Silver, to uncover the truth. Miss Ambi, careful with that burger. You're gonna stay in your uniform. There's no way Silver Squad could be sloppy like this when battling enemies, right?
Let the girl eat in peace. That said, it's about time we show the proxies how we fight on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm. Wearing this uniform again brings back memories of the battlefield.
In that case, let's start with Miss Ambi.
Okay, so
Soldier Zero
isn't she
Ambi is
damn
an
it? Okay,
electric
attack.
attribute
Attack.
attack agent who
Damn,
uses
I was getting
dual swords in
stunned.
combat.
Fuck.
Ambi will mark enemies she hits, and her attacks will charge and activate these marks, stacking up to 3 times. After they are activated, press Special Attack, and Ambi will dash through the enemy with a powerful slash, dealing electric damage while consuming a mark. Each mark consumed will trigger an extra instance of damage. This damage will be counted as aftershock attack damage. With enough energy, hold the special attack button, and Ambi will throw her dual swords, unleashing Sundering Bolt. 3 stacks of marks will be applied to the enemy hit.
As expected of the captain of Silver Squad, no matter how many times I see it, your combat style never fails to impress.
As the former captain of Silver Squad, Soldier Zero Ambi excels at fighting as a unit with her teammates. By locking onto a target, not only does Ambi's own damage against them increase, that target also takes increased crit damage from aftershocks. If there is a stun or support character in the squad, the aftershock damage against this target will further increase.
Oh yeah, wait, Potara's a
Lock
stun.
onto the enemy, wear them down, and when the time is right, deliver the final blow. That's at the core of my combat instincts.
In combat, hold special attack, and Ambi will
Dude, is that where
instantly
W
inflict
engine does
3
to her
stacks of
hair? That's
activated
so
marks
cool.
on the enemy. Then, press special attack to unleash Azure Flash, and quickly deal massive electric damage. Once you have enough decibels, press ultimate to have Ambi execute powerful slashes against enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage while once again applying 3 stacks of activated marks. Then, unleash another Azure Flash to finish the rotation. In addition, by launching
Jesus.
3 consecutive
I zoned
Azure
out while you were
flashes,
explaining that. I was
Ambi will summon
talking
an
on the
extra
flashy
lightning
colors.
bolt to strike enemies.
Your instincts are the
Like,
reflexes
Ambi is
that
finally
separate life
locked
from
in.
death. After fighting alongside you, I finally understood why Soldier 11 tries to follow in your footsteps.
There was a time
See, I thought it was the
when
other way
fought to
around. The
destroy
Soldier
every
11 was
enemy in
her
my path.
captain.
But now,
It's no,
I'll
Ambi was
use
the
my
captain. It's
strength
really
to fight
cool.
for what really matters.
By the way, that agile figure we just saw is actually Miss Pokora. After
Pokora, I've
leaving
been saying her name
Pompeii's
wrong.
gang, she joined the Sons of Caledon and is now working under Caesar.
Jumping ship to another faction? That's a mercenary for you.
Even among mercenaries, Miss Pokora is a force to be reckoned with. As a physical attribute stun agent, Pokora excels in aftershock attacks, coordinating with her teammates to hunt down enemies. With enough energy, press special attack to have Pokora enter the Hunter's Gate state, increasing her day's dealt. When switching off field while under Hunter's Gate, the state will persist until Pokora switches in again. During this time, if the on-field agent hits an enemy with a special attack or EX special attack, Pokora will target that enemy, and any damage dealt to the target thereafter may trigger follow-up attacks from Pokora. If
That's
she doesn't
cool.
have enough energy, or while Pokora isn't on the field, she can also enter Hunter's Gate via an evasive assist.
A truly skilled mercenary is able to swiftly adapt to any situation on the battlefield and work together with their team.
Last but not least, let's talk about Obo
It's
Squad's ace
Trigger.
sniper, Miss Trigger. As an electric
Remember
stun
what, I
agent,
feel like
Miss
there's a
Trigger
moment where
works
like
best giving
my
her team
trigger
supporting
was like a
firepower
meme
from
for
the
on
flanks. Hold
like
basic
Tumblr.
attack to
I think it was
activate
making
her
fun of
scope,
people on
and
Tumblr
Trigger will
though.
enter her sniper stance, firing continuous shots ahead and
Oh
accumulating
my
purge.
gosh. Ooh.
While in sniper mode, use directional movement to adjust your ambush location and dodge enemy attacks. Upon releasing the basic attack button, Trigger will retract to her setup and launch a final move, triggering a quick assist for a teammate to enter the field.
Also, I didn't
After
look at
all,
what she
it's
was.
at the
What is
back
she? Hold
where
on.
Trigger with sufficient purge, and Miss Trigger
Oh,
works
she's
best
stunned.
given
Okay,
her
she's
team's
stunned.
supporting
Thank you.
truly excels. When on-field squad mates' basic attacks, special attacks, quick assists, and other skills hit enemies, Trigger will consume a certain amount of purge to snipe the enemy with an aftershock
Huh?
attack.
Follow-up
If the main
attacks.
attack is an EX special attack, ultimate, or other similarly powerful move, Trigger will also provide stronger supporting firepower. Apart from dealing a significant amount of days, her supporting attack will also have a relatively high interrupt level. Of course, it also consumes more purge. Also note that when Trigger's aftershocks hit enemies, they'll reveal enemy weaknesses, allowing the squad to deal increased damage.
With the help of my enhanced senses, my bullets can always hit the enemy's weak spot.
Yup, that's not all. With her EX special attack, not only can Miss Trigger deal massive electric damage to enemies, she can also enter coordinated support. During coordinated support, when any attack from a squad mate hits an enemy, it will trigger an aftershock attack from Trigger without consuming any purge. Upon reaching the maximum duration or activation count, Trigger exits coordinated support. With enough decibels, press your ultimate and Trigger will release a charged shot against the enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage and entering coordinated support.
Having Trigger covering my 6 makes me feel at ease.
Next, let's take a look at Miss Trigger's skills in combat. hold the basic attack button and Miss Trigger enters sniper mode
Got
and
it.
unleashes her finishing move before bringing a squadmate in with quick assist. Miss Trigger flanks the enemy and exposes their weaknesses, working with her team to launch an offensive. Unleashing her ultimate, Miss Trigger enters coordinated
So
support,
maybe you don't want to switch to
providing
Trigger when you're doing like the day's swap, because she just keeps doing this shit, so like she's basically there no matter what.
Be it when I'm covering my squad or fighting alone.
I'm glad that
I just
Soldier
wish
11 has a
I wish I liked
reliable
that
teammate
more.
like you. I finished my burger.
It's just the
Mr.
thing on the
Z.
chat
We
you
should
can't
do the
get.
big reveal.
I don't know.
Right.
Honestly,
Now
it's
let's take a
growing
look
on
at
me
the
though. Like
long-awaited
I don't dislike it as much
signal
as I once
search
did.
In the first half of 1.6, proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent Soldier Zero Ambi and S-rank W engine Severed Innocence through the exclusive channel Electric Reflection and W engine channel Dissonant Sonata. The corresponding channels will also have boosted rates for the new A-rank agent Pulchra and A-rank W engine Box
I
Cutter.
call her
I'll be
Pachara.
fighting
I don't know why.
alongside you all with my new look, Proxies.
Then, in the second half, the spotlight will go to Miss Trigger. Proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent Trigger and S-rank W engine Spectral Gaze through the exclusive channel Sights of Asphodel and W engine channel Dazzling Chorus.
Leave the range support to me.
In addition, previous limited agents and W engines will also rerun
Oh,
in 1.6.
Bernice.
In the first half, proxies can obtain S-rank agent Bernice and W engine Flamemaker Shaker from their channels. In the second half, it will be S-rank agent Julian
Dude,
and
I know
W
there's some
engine
people on
Riot
Reddit who are
Suppressor
like
Mark
begging
6.
for a Zuyon
that's
rerun.
right.
We also have new check-in events for 1.6, where
MP
proxies
does
can obtain a
not
total
wanna
of
be
10
there.
encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons.
Oh yeah, don't do
forget to
Bang
claim
Boo.
them.
I just realized that.
Also,
Don't do Bang Boo.
proxies can obtain new avatars in version 1.6. Take a look. After the update, proxies can unlock Trigger and Pulchra's trust and invite them to hang out after meeting the requirements.
When I'm off duty, I'm more than happy to spend time with you, Proxy.
Soldier Zero Ambi, on the other hand, has no individual trust events. After all, Soldier Zero Ambi might be the Ambi of the past, but she's still Ambi.
Yep.
Therefore, Soldier Zero Ambi will share trust with Ambi, and rewards will be unlocked for them in sync. In addition,
Fair enough, fair
Soldier
enough.
11's 4th trust level will be available this version. Next, let's take a look at the new dynamic wallpapers
Soldier
you
11
can
fans
unlock.
popping up. I know a lot of them have been begging for a dynamic wallpaper for Soldier 11, which is crazy she didn't have one until now, considering she was like with the game at launch. Because it's not like she didn't have a story, she didn't have a story.
We certainly got a lot of info today. I should be able to make a fortune with this intel.
Mr. Z.
Nothing. You two must have other things you have to attend to, and I'll need to head back to organize all this information I've received today. Here's a small token of appreciation for you two and all our proxies.
Oh? Is it finally redemption code time?
Is it enough to buy me some burgers?
Don't worry, it's more than enough.
Yeah, because they only do like one redemption code, but I feel like their redemption codes have more than like HSR redemption codes. I don't know about Genshin because I don't watch the live streams, but I feel like they give more. I could be wrong though, because HSR I believe gives you 2, but I think both have like 100 in them. But I could be misremembering. I haven't put an HSR code in a minute. Yeah, we'll put that. We'll have to put that in later today.
Hi there, proxies. Welcome back to the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program. Lady Meow, it's time to wake up. You won't
There's
believe the
cat
military secrets
bangus?
I've managed to snack this time. I'll surely make a killing.
You'll make what? Oh, did someone name a price? Did the auction start already?
Huh? What auction?
Oh, you haven't heard? There's a major auction coming up, and all the most elite members of New Eridu will be in attendance. People from all different factions are gearing up for it.
Is there something extraordinary up for grabs or what?
Absolutely. Get this. Rumor has it, one of the items is linked to secrets behind the sacrifice. Specifically, the sacrifice that proxies took down at the construction site.
Oh.
Sounds suspicious.
Now
Oh, hey,
you're
look, there's
catching
Vivian.
on.
Vivian,
So,
hello.
in the main
You look
story
so
of version
lost.
1.6, proxies will be commissioned to
And
participate
hey,
in
you're
the
hoping this guy
auction
can play
and
because he looks cool.
secure that suspicious item.
Our proxies do
Again,
have
the art
plenty
just
of
goes
experience
crazy.
with
The
hollow
Bell outfit,
commissions,
love
but
it.
bidding in a
Lux's
high
outfit
society
too.
auction?
I'm assuming that's
really
Hugo in
feasible?
live.
After all, even just paying electricity bills for the video store can be a stretch.
It'll be fine. The person behind this commission is quite powerful. He is none other than the true benefactor of Victoria Housekeeping, the mayor of New Eridu. So, finances should be the least of our proxy's concerns.
Wow, that's a serious backer. This could be a real turning point for proxies.
On top of that, with the mayor's help, proxies will regain some of their original powers. This is all part of this new story.
Sounds like we've got this auction in the bag.
Not necessarily. As I mentioned before, it's going to be a battleground for different factions. Apart from our proxies and their employer, some famed families from Tops, and even New Eridu's most infamous Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird, will all be in attendance.
Wait, Mockingbird? I've heard of them. They keep the city's elites on their toes. Though they're a gang of thieves, they have their own set of values with which they operate by.
Exactly. So in this chaotic mix, friend or foe no longer matters, as allegiances can shift in an instant. Alongside some familiar faces, there are some newcomers you may want to check out, such as the collector who's giving proxies an auction invite, Hugo.
Oh, I've heard gossip that this charming blonde has a complicated past with Mr. Lycon from Victoria Housekeeping. They did some real crazy stuff together before, but then, for some reason, they split up and are now enemies.
Apart from Hugo, proxies
Yeah, so
will
there's
also
Hugo, yeah.
encounter a mysterious young lady at the auction, Miss Vivian.
Yep, Vivian.
She's regal and elegant, but talks in riddles. So enigmatic.
So, are they friend or foe?
What are Hugo and Vivian really after? Why would they approach the proxies? All these questions will be answered in the main story of version 1.6.
It's crazy how the two feature characters aren't in the main
Curious how
story.
the auction will turn
It's so
out.
funny.
But right now,
It's
let's
not
take a
even
look
in any
at
of the
other
stories.
updates for version 1.6. First is Hollow Zero. The crisis brought by Geppetto is yet to be resolved when chaos erupts in the Lost Void again. With Ray's new discoveries, the Dancing on Strings series of investigations
Ray ever becomes
begin to
playable.
open up.
Oh my god.
After the update, proxies can choose between the boss's sacrifice
Yeah,
and
give
Geppetto
me
when challenging
Venus
the
Trust
final
events
battle
and
of
playable
Battlefront
Ray.
Purge.
As one of the most terrifying symbiotic ethereals, Geppetto's attacks are agile and unpredictable. The
Oh, that's a
beast
sick
that once
design.
controlled other ethereals has become a puppet, dancing on the strings of the hollow. Agents can focus their fire to impair Geppetto by destroying its hands or tail. Once impaired, Geppetto will enter the puppet state.
When the battle reaches its climax, the battlefield will also reach its shadowy epilogue. Geppetto will lay a curtain of phantoms and rain attacks down on his enemies.
What the
If
hell?
any agent missteps and enters the curtain of phantoms, they'll enter
Oh,
the
it slows you
suspended state
down.
where they're slowed and they cannot use their skills.
However, Geppetto also has weaknesses. Though it's the puppeteer of the Lost Void and can summon other ethereals to assist it, if you defeat them within the time limit, Geppetto will fall, crashing to the ground.
What a difficult
Oh
opponent!
yeah, he's like a puppeteer. Okay.
The even
Yeah, Geppetto. Isn't that the name of
more challenging
Pinocchio's
difficulty 6
dad?
of Battlefront Purge is also coming in the new version, alongside all new modifiers for proxies to try. There, proxies will also face an even stronger Geppetto in the final battle. Of course, new investigation strategies will also be available in the new update to help proxies succeed.
Furthermore, the Hollow Zero investigation team has added new exclusive gear for Evelyn, Astriel, Jane, and Corin. Some of this gear can even alter agent skills, such as Astriel's new ranged attack and Corin's chainsaw charge attack.
In the new version, a new gameplay mode will
She's
also
just
be added
running
for
her
Hollow
chainsaw.
Zero
That's
Shadow
amazing.
Operation.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one thing. It's
Multiple
cool that they give him like
stages will
straight up
be available
new
there, each with their own
moves, and they
special
get
effects.
that.
For example, chaotic maps, maximum health limits, increased combat power with more gear coins, etc. I hear there's even a stage where a mysterious and powerful enemy has issued a challenge. These unique stages should bring proxies an interesting experience.
There's
my
also
God, you
the
were
event
almost dead.
Hollow Zero's Shattered Edge, where proxies can head to Perpetrator Battle and try out all new stages for Evelyn, Estrella, Jane, and Corin. Work together with more of your companions to shatter those ominous blades and earn limited time rewards.
Apart from what was just mentioned, many new areas, new events, and a map refresh function.
Hey, I do hope eventually they change like the map to navigate new areas, just because there's so many places, and this is also probably gonna add a new place.
Next,
it's just
let's
like it
talk
gets
about
tiresome
Soldier Zero
scrolling through
Envy
them.
and Trigger's upcoming stories in version 1.6. Their stories will be available via the themed event TV schedule. Please note, during Trigger's limited time TV schedule event, there will be a new shooting range gameplay mode.
In the shooting range, Trigger is, as ever, a reliable sniper.
God,
able to
I heard him
switch
say it
between
literally is
scoping
Nikkei
and
in
non-scoping
ZZZ.
modes. In non-scoping mode, proxies can switch between single shot and rapid fire. In scoping mode, Trigger's ability to sense ether fluctuations will take a more visible form, and shots will consume more bullets. At the same time, bullets will pierce, becoming far more deadly.
That's right. Different monster targets will appear in the range, and the more you hit, the higher you score.
God,
there
you
will
can't
also be
shoot
special
people,
targets, such as
Trigger.
hostage targets that will lose you points when hit, blast crawlers that explode, and more. Don't forget to reload when shooting. It's not going to be easy to get a high score in this training made for an ace sniper.
Apart from the different stages, each stage will intermittently enter a focus fire period where
shoot
a
these
whole
fucking-
bunch of golden bamboo targets will pop up. Bullets become unlimited, and you won't need to reload.
Dude,
Have fun
I know
taking out the
someone, I know
trash.
someone who is
Eridu,
like
there's
been
plenty of
crazy
things
aim
that
trainer
need
and is just like
our
been
proxies to help
whipping
out
his
with.
fucking
Totally.
mouse.
A Bangbo working at the HIA has come out of VR testing with what seems to be an altered mental state, yelling about defeating bad guys and saving the world.
I know about that. It's a data malfunction that's plunged that bamboo into a
What?
waking dream. Only when their wish inside the dream has been fulfilled can they return to reality.
Oh, it's another event.
Proxies will definitely be able to help with anything Bangbo related. Participate in the March On Tiny Titan version event and enter Tully's dream to fulfill his wish.
Honestly, as long as
for
it's that tower defense
Combat in
one.
this dream will be top down, and Tully will no longer simply be an assistant to agents, but the main fighting force, raining fire down on enemies as
That's
a drone.
so cool.
By completing battles in the dream, you
So
can unlock more
cool.
dream equipment for Tully, providing it with more powerful firearms. Different equipment will offer different kinds of firepower
I
and
love
battle
Hades.
effects. In addition, after each round
So
of
they played
battle,
the Hades update.
proxies can selectively modify and upgrade equipment at the modification workshop.
Dude,
to
when is my
power up
boy gonna be
Tully even
pullable?
further.
Like-
As you fight more battles, your battle level will increase, unlocking more stage buffs.
By completing the specified stage during the event, proxies can claim the all-new A-rank agent,
Oh, okay,
Pokra,
cool.
as well as the hamster cage pass and other limited time rewards like polychromes.
In the new version, an uninvited visitor will arrive at the video store.
Hey,
That's
Neku.
right. A little Bangbo called Quixie appears outside the video store wanting to smash his windows after
Hey!
reading way too many web novels and believes he's a wandering knight of justice. And Proxies, having stopped it from his heroic smashing, is an innocent farmer bewitched by evil magic. It claims it wanted to smash the glass to save Proxies from the evil magic castle.
I've already thought of a good title. Encounter with the Delusional Bangbo, a futile
Jesus.
and doomed battle.
It's not entirely doomed. To protect your windows, proxies can participate in the event Little Knight's Big Charge and help this little knight complete 10 great trials, allowing him to marry the beautiful princess.
During the event, Quixie will take on a new trial every day. And as its squire, proxies must lend a hand when needed. Whether it's giving our knight encouragement, or photographing its heroics, or even helping defeat enemies blocking the way. Upon completing trials, proxies can obtain a new collectible and other rewards like polychromes.
Actually, I'm also a legendary spy reincarnated, once living a life of espionage and danger.
How about you touch some grass first? Plus, reincarnation novels are so last decade.
Back on track.
These guys
In the
finally
new version,
died.
an old friend will also come seeking help from proxies. Corin,
Yep, that's right.
Horror
One of her
event?
clients claimed to have seen a ghost in the newest HIA VR event, a phantom that doesn't appear in the records. However, she's a bit too scared to confirm it herself, so she's here to ask proxies to come with.
During the event, head to the HIA Club and participate in Virtual World Battlestorm to experience themed battles each day. There are 2 difficulties to choose from. Theme stages will have special combat buffs, so choose the right agents to best take advantage of them.
In addition, this event will also have special offensive stages. In these stages, you have to use specific agents to challenge different bosses. It'll be more challenging. But don't worry, the HIA will provide powerful tactics to help you succeed.
After completing stages, proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards. But I'm still really worried about that VR ghost.
Stop scaring yourself. No matter what happens, Corin will be there to protect proxies.
That's true. Apart from Corin, another familiar face also needs help.
Oh, yeah,
from
can we get
proxies.
just something
In
with
version
Polkra?
1.6, proxies will encounter Miss Polkra running errands on 6th Street. Though officially, she's now part of the Sons of Caledon, she has to do well during her probation to truly be accepted.
Probation? Even mercenaries have to go through that?
So, as the kindest soul on 6th Street, what do you say about lending her a hand, proxies? Participate in the Delivery Catwoes event and help Polkra complete the errands for the Sons of Caledon. You get polychromes and other rewards from it.
I wonder what Polkra, with her profits first attitude, will gain from being a part of the Sons of Caledon family. Let's stay tuned.
I love
Now,
a found
back to
family.
combat. In version 1.6, there will be a new update to routine cleanup, where proxies will be able to obtain the new drive discs, Shadow
Anomaly
Harmony,
mastery.
and Faith and Smelling.
Areas of aftershocks
Proxies
and
can also head to Expert Challenge to fight the new enemy, Lumberjack. Careful of his massive saw. That thing's no joke.
In addition, Shiyu Defense, Critical Node, and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates in version 1.6. Don't forget to take them on, proxies.
Our familiar double drops events are also back in 1.6, with
Yippee,
increased drops
yippee,
for both
yippee.
combat simulation and routine cleanup. Go and get them.
All the
That's your
event art is
need,
always just like
proxies.
so unique.
That's the
you know?
events all wrapped up. Let's check out our version optimizations.
First, an update to Expert Challenge. After the update, Expert Challenge will, in accordance with the materials required by the S-Rank agent of the current exclusive channel, periodically activate a burnout mode for the corresponding stage. Under this mode, spend double battery charge to gain double drops.
This mode should
Ooh.
help proxies increase efficiency when farming for agent
That's nice.
materials.
Now, let's check optimizations related to upgrading agents. Version 1.6 will welcome updates to the W engine and drive disk interfaces. Now, when you press Enhance, you can see the model for the W engine or drive disk on the left. Even when fully upgraded, you can still use Enhance to check the model.
In addition, in the new version, when agents, W engines, or Bangbu reach each milestone of 10 levels, the upgrade interface will no longer automatically close. Proxies
Oh,
can
that's
continue
nice.
promoting, modifying, or optimizing. It'll only close when the upgrade target has reached the maximum level for the current Internet reputation.
That's right. Speaking of upgrades, there are upgrades to the special training plan system too. In the new version, once proxies have set a training goal for their agents and completed the corresponding upgrade material stage, the results page will display the percentage of progress made toward the required number of materials. This should help proxies check their progress on their goals.
Also, there will be optimizations made to quick access of upgrade interfaces after completing stages. When you hit the Return to Upgrading button, it will no longer take you to the special training plan interface, but to the upgrade interface, smoothing out the kinks in the process. Outside the game, we've also prepared stories for Ambi and Polkra. They'll be here soon, so stay tuned, proxies.
And
As for
character T
Trigger,
can
we'll
definitely
hear more of her stories in the future, so keep an eye on our official channels.
Well, it's getting late. I need to go make preparations for the auction.
Okay, where's your invite then?
What? They didn't invite New Eridu's best intel broker? How dare! I swear I will get an invite. Anyway, thank you for watching the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program.
When does it
Proxies.
start?
On March
I know they
12th,
probably said
the
it.
newest
March
version
12th,
of
okay.
All the Forgotten Runes will arrive. Remember to check it out.
Meow. Bye-bye.
I mean, I've always said it for every Zenless update, but I'm so super stoked. I feel like every Zenless update has just been getting better and better in like, especially like quality of life. So yeah, super excited. I'm probably gonna pull for Ambi. I'm not gonna be too pressed if I don't get her. I definitely want Pulchra because she's a character I've been waiting for. And Trigger, I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for Trigger or not. I will truly be like in the moment if I pull for Trigger or not. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.